What do you need before walking into the Oval Office? The obvious answer would be a serious agenda. But in Trump's White House, things are a little different. Of course, you still have the agenda, but you need to be armed with other things as well, like flattery and a red tie. Ask Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney. Last night, he arrived for a meeting with Donald Trump. Tensions have been escalating between the two neighbors. Trump has imposed tariffs on Ottawa, and Carney has vowed to fight it. But at the White House, all he was fighting was a chance to praise Trump every second.
Amazing. I would just say, amazing. Red for you.
So Carney arrived in a red tie, a Trump staple. But ironically, Trump was wearing blue. It was the perfect metaphor for the meeting that followed. All charm and choreography, but no clear chemistry. Before politics, Carney was a central banker, the calm in every financial storm. He learned how to manage the markets and egos, but that did not prepare him for Trump. So Carney stuck to the basics. Flatter Trump, praise his transformative leadership, and echo his foreign policy talking points.
If I may, you kindly hosted me and some of my colleagues a few months ago, and I said at the time, you are a transformative president. And since then, the transformation in the economy, unprecedented commitments of NATO partners to defense spending, peace from India, Pakistan through to Azerbaijan, Armenia, disabling Iran as a force of terror, and now, and I'm running out of time, but this is in many respects the most important.
For anyone who follows South Asian diplomacy, that was pure fiction. But in the Oval Office, it landed like poetry. For months, Trump had been boasting that he personally brokered peace between India and Pakistan. This is despite India's repeated denials. New Delhi has made it clear there was no third-party mediation. But Carney wasn't fact-checking. He was flattering.
There are areas, as the President just said, where conflict, maybe not so much conflict, we compete. There are areas where we compete, and it's in those areas where we have to come to an agreement that works. But there are more areas where we are stronger together, and that's what we're focused on. And we're going to get the right deal for America, right deal, obviously, from my perspective, for Canada.
But behind the smiles, Carney's mission was serious. Trump's tariffs were biting hard. There's a 35% tariff on imports, a fresh 25% on trucks, and an ongoing threat to rip up the North American trade deal entirely. Canada was the only G7 country still without a reprieve. Carney wanted breathing room. But Trump loves leverage, and tariffs were his favorite tool. There were even some compliments thrown.
Is there anything that the Prime Minister has done that's making it more difficult or easier to reach a deal?
No, I think he's a great Prime Minister. I mean, he could represent me anytime. I will tell you, I'm not saying that because he is a very strong, very good leader. He's a nice man, but he could be nasty. He could be very nasty, maybe as nasty as anybody.
But beyond all of this, what did Canada actually get? On paper, almost nothing. No tariff rollback, no trade deal, and absolutely no guarantees. But in practice, he got something that very few others managed: Donald Trump's goodwill. Trump called him a great man, which, coming from the US president, is a big deal. More importantly, Canada stayed off the firing line. There were no angry posts on X or name-calling. Instead, Carney got a handshake, laughs, and the faint promise of a deal. For a country whose economy depends on American markets, that was worth its weight in diplomacy.
So then what's holding things up? If he's a great man and you want to do a deal with Canada, why aren't you?
Because I want to be a great man, too. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. That could have been.
So, was the charm offensive successful? Economically, not yet. Politically, probably. But psychologically, absolutely. Carney didn't outsmart Trump, he just outlasted him. He realized what many hadn't. In Trump's world, flattery is the currency and survival is success. He walked into the White House with a red tie, a calm smile and a plan. And he walked out without a bruise. In today's geopolitics, that might be the best deal Canada is going to get.
Want the facts?
The latest developments?
News that gets straight to the point.
Well, we've got all three just for you. This is Firstpost Live, a brand new show, your window into what really matters.
Don't miss it.